So welcome. I'm Kathleen Petula, and I am excited to talk with you guys tonight about the business opportunity with Beachbody and what it means to be a coach. And I'm actually going to share with you a presentation. So I'm going to share my screen here with you, and then we'll get started. All right. Let's see. But now I have lost you. Nope, there you are. Okay. And let me just do. Nope. There we go. Okay. All right, great. So here we are, and this is going to be kind of short. So we'll definitely take under an hour here with you, and leave some time for questions at the end. But I just want to give you lots of information so that you can kind of see and hear if this is something that may fit for you. So you might be here because somebody invited you, or you might be here because you heard something about this coach opportunity with Beachbody. But no matter the reason, we certainly want to welcome you and just provide you with some great information so that you can think about if this is something that you want to pursue. So we're part of something called the Dream Team, which is one of the teams with Beachbody, and it's actually the #1 team in all of Beachbody. We happen to be part of something really successful, which doesn't necessarily mean that that our team has sold the most. It actually means more that we have developed and shared resources that help with duplicating success, which is really what this company is all about, which is helping people succeed, including coaches and challengers and anybody who's interested in getting healthy and fit. So our team has tons of diversity and leadership on it, and it's really an exciting time because it just keeps growing and growing, and it's really something that we feel very passionate about as coaches. So let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm going to move us here. There we go. So I'm a coach on this team, and I am, I'm sorry, I'm going to move us down here. There we go. I am a wife and a mom of these 3 little boys here. I have my master's in social work, and how I found out about Beachbody was about 1.5 years ago. I was in a place where I just did not feel good about myself. I had my 3rd child. It was after I had had him a while after, and I was still not fitting back into my regular clothes, and I just felt just awful about myself. So I started reaching out to try and find a way to make myself feel better, and I happened upon the person who is now my coach, and I saw that she had 3 kids and that she was doing something healthy, and I just thought, how is she doing that? And so I messaged her, and we talked a bit, and eventually I joined a clean eating group because I had been exercising on my own, and I saw a little bit of change in my body, but it just wasn't enough, and it just didn't. I was able to get back in my pants, but I couldn't button my jeans, and I still wasn't in a great place. So I started by I'm sorry, let me just try and mute you. Save here and stuff. Nope, it's not working. Okay. Anyway, so I started by joining this clean eating and Shakeology group, and it was really the difference for me. Being a part of a group was huge because I got accountability, I got motivation, I got the support that I needed, and I got some friendships built out of it, but I also learned a ton about what the difference is between what I was doing and where I needed to go. And little by little through that group, I saw huge changes in my body and also in the way I felt about myself. And even more than that, in the relationships I had with my family and my friends and my children, which was really why I got hooked on the process. And in my social work life, I worked with people who were living with cancer. I worked in oncology social work, and I really saw some families and some changes with them that really kind of helped inspire me to want to do more in the preventative end, so helping people learn more about nutrition, and also I wanted to do things that were really going to help other people, because that's kind of my nature. So basically I started with that clean eating and Shakeology group, and then some other programs came out, and I did T25 and P90X3 and the 21-day fix and PIO, and these are all Beachbody products that we'll talk more about in a bit. But they were all just part of a way to help me become healthier and to help, de-stress my life by being a part of these awesome groups. Um, so the other piece, though, for me was that when I was doing my social work job in oncology, I saw some people. I did support groups for people living with cancer, and particularly the ones that touched me the most were the ones that were similar to me, that they were moms of young children. And I saw some families through some very difficult times, including some of the families who unfortunately had people in their lives that passed away. And the stress of that work made me think that I wanted to live and work in a different way. I wanted to be in a place where I could appreciate my family. Um, and Beachbody really offered that to me, not just because it helped me in my own transformation and seeing my own health benefits, but also because the opportunity of coaching helps me to work in a different way. So I still get to help people, which is part of my personal mission and passion. But I get to help them kind of on my own time with flexible hours. So because of this opportunity, I resigned from my social work job back in September, so a little over a year ago, and I'm able to work from home on my hours so that I don't have to miss out on things the way I did before when I was working as a social worker, which was longer hours, and I worked on weekends. And so that's the part for me, that this job is not just about helping people change their lives as challengers, but change their lives as coaches. And finding a different way to work in the world is so meaningful to me after having seen these families through these terminal illnesses, and seeing that all they really wanted was more time with their families, which is something that I want as well. So that's kind of my story in a nutshell. And now we're going to talk a little bit more about Beachbody. So I'm sorry, our little pictures keep jumping all around here. I'm not sure why that is, but maybe they'll stay over there. So anyway, so about Beachbody, it's an amazing company because it's not just about fitness. It's about really helping people achieve their goals. That's their mission, to lead healthy and fulfilling lives. And when they say healthy and fulfilling lives, they're not just talking about losing weight. I mean, they're really talking about, they place a lot of emphasis on personal development and becoming a better person all around. And our challenge groups are not just about learning fitness tips. They're also nutrition, and they're also about becoming better people and inspiring others and all that kind of stuff, which really speaks to me, having a social work background, because it's about the whole person, right? It's not just about necessarily weight loss, although that's amazing as well. So anyway, Beachbody was founded in 1998, and originally it was a direct marketing company. It was founded by John Congdon and Carl Deichler. And direct marketing means that you probably have at some point seen the infomercials on TV for like Insanity or P90X, or now you might have seen the newer ones, the 21 Day Fix or T25. And they really kind of mastered the infomercial, and they were able to do some really great business because they had these wonderful products and a great marketing. But what they were finding is that there were all kinds of people who were talking about the products and really kind of doing this peer-to-peer, real person, real experience marketing. And they thought that that was pretty amazing. And they thought, rather than put their products on the shelves, why not develop this company of network marketing, it's called, where people who are naturally talking about the products and naturally having amazing experiences with them and sharing it, why not give some of the profits to those people? So they turned some of their direct marketing efforts into what is now a network marketing company in 2007, and they call it Team Beachbody, and that's kind of what we're talking about today, where there's a whole network of coaches who share their experiences with other people, and then in turn get some of the commission and some of the money through their direct sales. So that's kind of how we got to be Team Beachbody. And I know that, I mean, I've heard people, and I know actually, I think we have a copy somewhere of P90X, and when you're trying to do it on your own and you don't have the support and you don't have the network of people like we do now with coaches and teams and challenge groups, I mean, so many people don't make it through. They don't get through the whole program. And so by doing this, they're really helping people get the whole way through and providing a whole package and a complete package that everybody can believe in. So again, these are some of the products. There's more, but really the whole idea is that although they started out with these kind of extreme programs like Insanity and P90X, they really have developed a whole library of programs that can really fit for just about anybody. Beginner programs, advanced programs, programs with no impact and high impact, and really the whole range. So it's pretty amazing. Let's see. Here we go. So I've been saying the word coach, and you probably heard it before, but what is a coach? What does that really mean? And what isn't a coach? So sometimes it's a little easier to start by saying what a coach is not. So coaches do not need to be fitness and nutrition experts. I'm certainly not. I'm a social worker, like I said, and on our team we have all kinds of people with all kinds of backgrounds, teachers, lawyers, accountants, marketing people. We have nurses and so on. And so it's really, you don't have to be a fitness and nutrition expert, although you could be, and that would be very helpful. But there are so many resources out there and so many ways that we can help people that are not necessarily being an expert in fitness and nutrition. And a coach does not need to be already at their fitness goals. It's really about inviting people on your journey, wherever you are on your journey. And I know some very successful coaches who started coaching at the very beginning of their journey, and they really just invited people to join with them as they got healthier. And it's so relatable that that people aren't in a perfect state, that people want to naturally join in and join you on your journey. You don't have to be an experienced salesperson. Again, I have no experience in sales as a social worker. It's really just about sharing stories, about sharing your experience on your own fitness journey. And it doesn't need to be that you have experience with sales. But what you do need to be as a coach is passionate and dedicated, believing in the process, believing in the mission, committed to being proof of the products, which means that you're on your own journey to health and fitness, and simply a messenger of success stories. So some people start out as coaches, they are at their goal weight, and they can share stories of other people's successes. And there are so many out there, and it's such a blessing to be a part of other people's success. Okay, here we go. So what does a coach actually do? So this is kind of the magic formula here. Fitness plus nutrition plus support equals success. So Beachbody provides us with amazing workout programs, which is the fitness component, plus amazing nutrition, Shakeology being part of that. So Shakeology is it's the whole package of dense nutrition. It's something you can use as a meal supplement or as a snack supplement, and it really gets all of the nutrients that your body might need all in one glass. It's amazing. And it has all kinds of nutrients and prebiotics and probiotics and antioxidants and all the things that your body will need. And so anyway, so fitness plus nutrition. And we also in our groups talk about clean eating and how to work through all the other parts of your day that may be stressful or difficult. So we talk about those in all of our groups. But anyway, so fitness plus nutrition plus support, the support of the groups that we do online, and some one-on-one things that we do, and that together is success. I've seen this formula recently that also adds in prizes, which is part of it too. So Beachbody offers some prizes for success stories, and sometimes within our challenge groups we offer that too. So if you want to add that in, that can be part of the equation too. But the basic model is fitness plus nutrition plus plus support equals success. And then these are some real stories from people on our team and in part of our challenge groups that have had success stories. And it's just amazing to be a part of the group, and it's amazing to be a part of someone else's journey as they are finding themselves and really making their lives much more meaningful and purposeful and better. So for our challenge groups, just a word about that. We have such a great team and such amazing resources that it's not something that you need to invent. It's really something that we can help you tap into. We have all kinds of great things that have to do with nutrition and fitness, and you can use them. And it's really, again, as I said in the beginning, about helping to duplicate success. So you don't have to come up with that stuff on your own. We help and we support you every step of the way as a coach. We on our team, we actually run challenge groups together. We co-lead them with other coaches, so there's support the whole way through. These are some of the success stories. I like to share a bit. These are, again, real challengers from our groups. Let me move us over here a little bit. So one said, I can't express how grateful I feel. It's a Saturday afternoon, and instead of feeling sluggish and tired, I have energy and feel motivated. With your help and the support of the challenge groups, I have completely changed my life. And that was somebody who was a challenger and then became a coach later. Definitely kept me motivated and accountable. The best part for me was probably all the knowledge that I gained I may not have had I just been on this journey alone. Thanks everyone for all the shared knowledge and support. Um, Thank you for helping out my family. The kids are starting to eat better too. My husband lost 5 pounds in about 4 days. He said he's really been out of control. He does the workouts every night with me after the kids go to bed, just like you suggested. It has become part of the routine. I have been wanting to live healthier for such a long time. I am so very thankful that you're reaching out to others and changing lives. And then one more here. The best part of the group for me was meeting all the people and really feeling like people cared whether I succeeded. One thing I learned from the group was other people are just as busy, just as successful, and letting myself give excuses only hurts myself. So anyway, those are just some ideas of the lives that that have been touched by being a part of this team. It's such a blessing and such an honor to be a part of people going on their journey and helping see them through one piece of it. And I mean, that's the part I think we all love the best about coaching. Okay, so you might be thinking, that's wonderful. How do you actually make money as a coach? So there are a couple different ways. There's a coach online office, which is something that you get when you sign up. It's a website, and that's the way that people order things for the challenge groups through you. And we provide training on all that kind of stuff, so not to be overwhelmed by any of that, but it's all set up. And so if somebody wants to join you as a coach on your journey and be a part of your group, you would have them order through you through this website. So we don't have anything to do with, we don't have to house any of the products ourselves. Beachbody does all that for us. So anyway, so we make 25% commission on any of the products that people buy. And then there are things called challenge packs, which is when you have a program plus Shakeology together, there's discounts for customers when they buy things together in a challenge pack, and you get a bonus as a coach when somebody buys that. There are team bonuses, so when you start building a team of coaches as you move forward in the business, there are bonuses that way. And then as a coach, you may not be interested at all, and we'll talk about this in a minute, in actually running the business. You may just be interested in getting a discount, which it's 25% discount on any products or Shakeology, or including Shakeology from your own purchases. So that in and of itself is sometimes reason enough. If somebody is loving Shakeology, that may be a good reason to think about being a coach right there, because who doesn't want a discount? All right. So there are other things that are amazing besides income that make being a coach so worthwhile. There's rewards and perks with the company and in general. So here's a couple of them here. There is something called Coach Summit, which is where a bunch of coaches, a huge number of coaches, get together, and we have live workouts, and we have great trainings and lots of inspiration, and we have the top coaches in the business teaching us things. And there's a way to earn a free ticket to Summit if you are successful your first 3 months of the business. The next Coach Summit is going to be held in Nashville in the summer of 2015, and I'm one of the people in that picture there that I went to with some of the coaches on our team, and it was absolutely amazing, totally inspiring, and just a ton of fun. There's also something called the Success Club Trip, and this 2015 trip is to Cancun, Mexico. And basically, if you reach certain benchmarks, which are have to do with monthly goals that the company sets, if you reach those, you can earn a trip like the one to Cancun, Mexico, basically for free. So it's pretty amazing, some of the perks that you can get. And then, really the other perks, in my opinion, are things like watching people through transformation stories, like another one that's posted there. And for me, the biggest perk of all is that I get to be home with my boys and be much more involved in their lives in a way that I couldn't be with my other job. So for me, that means getting my oldest on and off the bus, and my middle and youngest guys are still in preschool, so I get to go volunteer there and be home with them in the afternoons, and all those wonderful things about being a parent that I may have missed otherwise. So another question you might be having is what does it mean to be on a team of coaches? How does that really work? So there's a whole network that we have of coaches. We're part of the huge team called the Dream Team, which is the #1 team in the company, but there are also smaller teams, and ours is called Inspiration Nation, and there are just all kinds of wonderful people on the team that help out with things we already kind of talked about. We co-lead challenge groups together, we have trainings together, we have all kinds of resources that we share with each other, and it really is just this wonderful network of people that really want to help see each other succeed. So as I said before, on our team there are moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas and teachers and nurses and accountants and lawyers and people in the military, and everybody's welcome and brings their strengths to the table to share so that we can all have some success in the business and in success in helping other people. There's also a whole variety of people and how they work this business. So some people like me consider this their full-time job and work it to that degree, and other people work at kind of a part-time job. Maybe they have another job, or maybe they only want a certain amount of hours to put in. And some people are discount coaches and they really just want to be in it for the extra or for the 25% off. And there's the whole range in there, and any of those things are completely acceptable and wonderful. Some people just want to earn enough for a vacation or for their Christmas presents or whatever. And some people want to make it their full-time income, and all of those things are fully, totally acceptable and wonderful. So what can you expect as being part of our team? And is this, a good fit for you? So there is support all around. There's support from your coach, so me or the person who invited you here. There's support from Beachbody. There's support in trainings and events. So there's quarterly live events, which are amazing, called Super Saturdays, and they're all around the country. We have them here in Pittsburgh. The next one's coming up in January, and they do live trainings, which are totally worth going to, because you really get to be surrounded by people who are working this business, but also you get to hear these amazing transformation stories that are so touching. But there's also trainings that happen online. We have Facebook groups specifically for coaches to help you learn the business, but also help you with challenge groups and all kinds of things. There are team calls that we do to help everybody on the team learn something new, or just have support from other coaches. We have Facebook groups specifically for coaches, specifically for our team, and then there are bigger groups for like the bigger teams and stuff. So anyway, basically there's so much support that you can draw from to help build the business the way that you want to build it. And Beachbody itself has tons of trainings as well. So it's amazing. The support is like nothing else, I think. So what are the options to join? So maybe you're wondering at this point, how do you get started, or how can you move forward? So there are basically two kinds of coaches. The active coaches means that you're kind of ready to go, and you're ready to make a go of this as a business and help people reach their health and fitness goals. And that's considered an active coach. A discount coach means that you're not sure maybe about if you want to make this into a business, but you want the discount on the products. And either of those are fine, and you can actually kind of go between them if you're not sure yet, but you maybe in the future want to turn active. Awesome. The beauty of this business is that you can be an active coach and go back to being a discount coach if if life happens or whatever. And all those things are amazing. The fees involved with being a coach, whether you're an active coach or a discount coach, the fees are, and this is pretty much it, $40 to sign up, but that's waived if you buy your own challenge pack. So if you're interested in any of the workout programs yourself, so like PIO I have over here, 21-day fix, any of the programs, if you buy them as a challenge pack, so that, again, challenge pack being a workout program plus a 30-day supply of Shakeology, your $40 fee is waived, and those things are yours to keep no matter what, so you'll have an amazing workout program. plus Shakeology, and then there's a $15.95 monthly fee, and that covers everything from your websites to the company's marketing that they do for us. All those infomercials are basically marketing for us coaches, to them housing the products and shipping them out, plus the customer service that our customers receive. That's all things that are covered by the $15.95 monthly fee. And then there's a military discount for anybody who's active military or spouse of active military, and all those fees are actually waived for military. Beachbody really supports the troops and makes it really easy for them to become coaches. Okay, so we're nearing the end here, but this is something that really spoke to me. So as a social worker, I didn't get into that field for the money. Obviously, I really wanted to just help people and make their lives better, and in doing that, make my own life better. But this company has given me a way. Becoming a coach has really given me a way to not only help people, but to dream bigger myself, because the potential in this business is so great, and the idea that you can work in non-traditional hours is just so amazing to me, because having young children and having my own kind of dreams, it's something that I had never thought was possible for me. And there are coaches on this team who have gone before us who actually have made it all the way to financial freedom. They truly do not have to worry about any kind of bills anymore. And as a social worker, that just was never something that I even considered until I came across this amazing company that really can help. While you're helping others, you're helping yourself. And it's just absolutely, the concept is amazing to me. And I just believe wholeheartedly in what this company stands for. But in addition to that, just being a part of a team of people who really value each other's success. We really help each other try and figure out how to make this business work into our lives. It's like no other job I've ever had. Plus the autonomy that you can have flexible hours, and you can work on your own time, and you can build it in the way that you want. You can be creative. You can follow along with what other people are doing. It's really, all of it is amazing because you're your own boss, and you can do it however you like. So so these are just some quotes that really spoke to me. Surround yourself with only people who are going to lift you higher. And that really speaks to our team of coaches, I think, and the people that are part of our team that really help me feel better and do better and want to be more than I am. And then Steve Jobs, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. And I think that the coaches on this team, I think that we all love and believe in what we do here. And then, of course, every accomplishment begins with the decision to try, which I know for me, jumping from social work into this job was something that took a leap of faith. But the decision to try has made all the difference. And then finally here, as we work to create light for others, we naturally light our own way, which is just a beautiful saying. Okay, so now it's time to think a minute. What can becoming a coach do for you? Maybe you already have some things in mind about if this is a fit for you or not, but some other things to think about are who can you help? I know when I first started, I had in my mind a list of people that I really wanted to reach out to and share my successes with, because I thought paying it forward was so important. What are your own goals and dreams, and does this fit for you? And are you ready to step outside of your comfort zone and make it happen? So that's kind of this little make the jump, this leap of faith is something that I know, like I said, I kind of felt like I did in the beginning, but it's been so worth it to me. And I believe so much in what we've done. So that's pretty much the end here. Let me just exit out so I can unmute everybody. There we go. So now we'll talk some questions. I'm going to unmute you guys. Let's see if there's anything that you want me to.
That's why I didn't want to do it. Don't do it, Brendan. You're going to fall. Sit down. Watch your shoulder. I got to get back on the phone.
All right. Any questions you guys have? Hi.
Hi.
I
I
had
had
to
to
jump
jump
out.
out for a second there, but
I
I
got
got
the
the
gist
gist
of
of everything and
took
took some notes.
Oh, good. Did you have questions? Is there anything I can help you with?
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
I
I
do
do have any
questions,
questions, but I know that I'm at the discount coach part.
You know, say that one more
Is where
time.
I'd like to. Well, I guess a question is, what would happen if you needed to bow out at some time? Are you locked in, or?
Oh yeah, great question. So no, you can do that at any time. There's no, you're not signing anything for any specific amount of time. Yeah, you can at any point decide it's not working, or that you're, you know, you want to move on or whatever. Yes, you're not
Okay.
locked in.
Okay.
That's a good question. All right, I'm going to hit stop recording now.